What's going down YouTube? Jared RedRacer video. Hey, today is the day. I'm at LS Fest West. Video every chance we get. It is busy. We're going back and forth doing a lot of things at one time, so it's going to be tricky, but we're going to make a video. I'm going to try to document as much of this weekend as I can. Thank you everybody who has supported us to this point and helped us get here. There's Greg Nelson from JDP.
Oh, hey there. I didn't know you were recording.
Right. Lots of fast cars here, guys, man. Everybody's here. If you guys follow the Optima Battery Search for the Ultimate Street Car, or if you're just LS Fest guys, or whatever, if you guys are into late model GM performance, you guys have probably seen a lot of these cars. There are a lot of fast guys out here. Rich and Kerry Wilhoff, Mike Dussault's out here, Logan Palmer's out here, Wes Drilishak, Eric Sheely, a lot of fast people. There's some slow cars here. Lola, she's not slow, but I'm slow. Thank you guys so much. We're about to go racing. I'm gonna turn this thing off. Here we go. All right, so we've run the morning autocross and did okay. Me and Chris battled back and forth all morning long. We're not sure who's fastest yet because the one run he was faster than me by a couple of tenths. He had a cone, we think, so we'll find out. But I think he's got me covered in the afternoon already, unfortunately. And so yeah, so we're doing that now. We're running the afternoon. We've got a bunch of autocross runs to show you. I've kind of stayed consistent, like 20, low 28, high 27. Can't really find any speed. That last run I thought I was really fast. Apparently I wasn't. I was a 28.0, which is not even my fastest yet. Tonight there's a little bit of a poker run, drag strip we may or may not hit tonight. So lots of good stuff happening, trying to film as much as we can. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm sweating to death and dying, but this is a good time. So thanks, guys. This just in, I raced Lola on a road course and the car is totally fine. Everything is good. So it is official, guys. Lola can run a road course without giving me problems. It has happened. I didn't go autocross right after, so in fairness, I didn't exactly duplicate the exact conditions that it last failed me in, but we were giving it the business, going hard. It did lean out a couple times a little bit, but the rest of the time it was okay. So I was a little bit cautious with things, but I was happy. I feel like we ran a pretty good time on the road course. I haven't seen times yet. I was honestly, more than anything, the main goal was just to drive the car, do autocross, not have the car break, and that happened. So, oh, that's Fernando Loya's car you just heard. But yeah, we were good to go. We're gonna go now, hang out for a little bit with the guys, walk through a little bit. We gotta do a little poker run, get our card signed off for 5 extra points, and then we'll be drag racing tonight. So tonight we'll find out if Lola can beat what she ran on the Supercharger last year. We're gonna go get cool, get some hydration in us, get some food, and then we'll go do the drag racing soon. So stick in there, guys. All right, here we go, drag racing. We are gonna try our hand at this. Again, remember, we are on a 200 tread wear tire. So this is not gonna be like some crazy fast quarter mile time. This is basically like taking a sledgehammer to like a quilting competition or something. I don't know if that made any sense, but anyway, we'll see what happens. The key is going to be trying to get this car to hook up at all on these tires. All right, here we go. Racing Chris Burton, my guy. ZL1000. Goodness, that thing is fast. All right, day 2. The car stayed together, guys. We ran road course yesterday, and that's what has traditionally busted the car, and it didn't break the car. So we came away from road course. I will not lie, the car was a little pissed. Ran the car, ran okay, everything was cool. It got a little lean a couple times, but it was a handful coming out of the turns. I had to be very careful. There was a lot of power, but the car ran strong. I don't know how I compare in road course times to everybody else. But I wasn't expecting to go into that and like set the world on fire. I'll be honest, I kind of just wanted to run decent and have my car not break so I could drive back to Salt Lake, and so far so good. We ran, it was idling a little rich after we came off. It's not doing it now. And when you drive, the fuel trims and everything stay fine, and when you go into wide open, it goes to where it should be air fuel wise, and everything seems to be working. So not sure what happened, but the car made it through a road course event, guys, without braking, and I'm still driving it. Now we're gonna autocross today. There is more road course today and more drag racing tonight if we want, but I already have times posted for those, and I may just leave it. On the drag strip, we ran 11.3, which, considering we're running a 200 treadwear tire, is not bad. The car, believe it or not, got out of the hole okay. It was definitely spinning, but it was still propelling. Anyways, the car was still going forward. And it ran good. I was happy. Everybody that I raced against, I beat, but I don't think I was in the top 3 in the fastest as far as the Grand Champion competitors go. I heard of a couple guys running in the high 10s, so I'm at least not the fastest, but the car's running good. It stayed together. More autocross today, guys. Stick in there. We'll try and throw some more cameras on the car, get some more of the runs. We've got speed stop tomorrow, so there's still lots of fun racing stuff to come up. Even though we might sit out the drag racing and road racing from now on, we still have lots of fun stuff to come, so hang in there. Appreciate you guys staying with me. I was trying to make this video multiple videos, but not happening. When you get home at 8:30, 9 o'clock and you're fried and tired, it's sleep time. So we'll get this all put together. Here we go, guys. Video evidence that Lola hit a road course and then started up the next morning. Here we go. Oh. It's not a normal startup, but she started. I'm happy. Alright, so we got a problem. I suck. I'm not getting fast. I feel like I'm fast. I feel like the runs are good. I feel like they're clean. I'm going fast in the spots I feel like I can, but my man Chris, who you guys know probably, if you've been watching this video, you know who Chris is. White ZL11LE. He is kicking my trash. He is 2 seconds faster than me, so we got to pick up a lot of time. We're gonna work on that. I'm actually gonna go ride with him right now. We'll see what happens, but yeah, autocross today's going not so great, but the car's running good. Everything's cool, so let's do some more. It is really hot. I am super sweaty. I'm dying. I actually just went and took a nap. That's how nice it is to have a hotel like 3 steps away from the track. There we go. This afternoon we need to pick up some time. I'm not very fast. I ran a 30.8 and it's my fastest, but Chris has already ran like a 29.8 or a 29.0. Oh no, I ran a 29.8 and Chris has got a 29.0, so we got to pick up some time for sure, but might be having the guy from Faster Proms riding with me here in a minute, so we'll see what happens.
More planted than mine. It's not even funny.
Like grippy or like
yeah,
flat?
grip. It is amazing the difference.
Oh, my fastest time, dude. You're my good luck charm.
Hell yeah.
You Irish?
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, dude. Hello.
Hey, what'd you get?
28,780.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious.
Awesome, good job.
That was my best one. It felt good too. I messed up a spot. I thought I ruined it, but I just kept going.
28,780. That's a massive drop from the sport.
Yeah, 2 runs.
Yeah, that's crazy. You just needed a nap.
Where are you at?
I went back by the truck. I'm probably gonna get my camera and maybe some of that recording stuff.
I'm gonna go spin around the block and let my turbo cool off. I'll be right back. right, we are on day 3, guys. It is the last day of LS Fest West. We will be hitting the road to head home for Salt Lake at about noon today. But today is speed stop. That's all we're running today. Road course is over, drag race is over. Quick recap, we did not road course yesterday and we did not drag race yesterday. So kind of made the executive decision just to roll with what we had on the first day of road course and drag race. I wish I would have run drag race last night. I think I could have gotten back up ahead of a few people. I don't think I'm going to be third like I was last year. In fairness, there's twice as many competitors, I believe, this year, but the car was definitely faster this year than last year, but getting it out of the hole was a little bit tricky on street tires. So road course time, I didn't even have one lap, but I went hard all the way through just for, I mean, part of it honestly was just I was gun shy. I was afraid of breaking the car and not having to work the rest of the weekend. It did go a little lean a time or two, and so I was just being a little extra cautious. I probably should have at least gone back out yesterday and made one good run, because I know there's a bunch of cars here that beat me on the road course that just flat out shouldn't have. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself there, if I'm being totally honest. But speed stop traditionally I've done okay in. So today is speed stop. We are running speed stop day. I'm going balls out. Like, I am going to run as many times as I can. I really want to do well at speed stop. That's the one thing that I think that kind of eliminates my lack of driving skill. Well, it doesn't eliminate it, but it minimizes the amount of times that I can screw up the run. I only have to make one good turn, not murder the chicane on the way back, and put the power down and then stop in a box. So less to worry about than the courses where you're turning and turning and turning and turning. So I think we can do okay today. I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna try hard. Quick note, my man Chris, you see his car here on the trailer? Chris had a rough weekend. I feel bad for you, Chris, I love you, man, but yeah, Chris got kicked right squarely in the balls this weekend. He fried his clutch going down the drag strip, trying to launch that car. It makes a 900 wheel horsepower, and he's totally smoked his clutch like choo-choo train, billowing smoke out the bottom of his car. I am proud of the guy for running yesterday anyway. He ran autocross on a bad clutch. Good portion of the day. He didn't run all his runs, but he did still run the car yesterday. We've been driving it around a little bit, but he can feel the clutch getting worse and worse. So no speed stop for Chris. He's gonna load it up on the trailer. He's gonna get video and sound stuff this weekend, or today rather, and then we'll hit the road at 12 and head home. So no Chris, unfortunately. One more quick side note, guys. If you come out to events like this, I think I mentioned this earlier in the video now, I've got so many recordings I can't keep them straight, but you're probably gonna run into some stuff. You may not break something, but man, every car that I've been here with, Tony, Aaron, Jason, Chris, we've all had mechanical issues. My car didn't break, I haven't had any issues, but it was super pissed when I came off the road course. It was idling rich, it was acting weird. It's right now running fine, acting fine. It was fine down the drag strip, everything was cool, but you come out here and this is really hard on a car. In fairness, you can kind of pick how hard you're gonna be on the car. You don't have to run. Yeah. You don't have to run every single event balls out the whole time. Like me on road course, I kind of went a little easy on it. I regret it a little now, but that may be what kept the car together. So, but these weekends are tough on it. This is a very, very good test of your car. You think you got a really well-built car? Come find out. Fingers crossed, and hopefully I'm not jinxing myself. Hold on, there's some wood on this trailer here. Let's show you. Knock on wood, all things considered, my car is the car out of everybody's that has had the least issues so far. So, man, I can't suck all the time, right? The car finally has held it down so far this weekend. I'm super pumped, but I'm getting long-winded. I can feel it. So I'm gonna stop. We're gonna go do speed stop. Hope you guys have fun with this today. I know I'm going to. This should be a good one. New ZR1, it's tuned. Already had the ECU cracked. It's ready to roll. The thing's beefed up. And Austin Barnes is hybrid. you could hear me race.
Okay, we'll call you when you're done racing.
I'm done. That was all. It was just a speed stop. You just drag race down, stop, and come back.
Oh dear.
Better.
14.4 to 14.3.
This thing's trying to kill me. Obviously, it took me a few days to finish this video up for a couple of reasons. I unfortunately lost an aunt right before we left for LS Fest, and her funeral was this week, actually today, all day today. I planned on having this video up today, and now I'm actually glad I didn't finish this up because the results got posted. So we can wrap everything up. I can give you guys the results. We can kind of just touch base on everything that happened, kind of close out the weekend. So first thing I'm going to say, and I've said this already in the video, I'm happy we made it down 399 miles to Vegas. Drove this car, beat the snot out of it. I've said that a couple of times too. For a few days, and drove it 399 miles home. And the car did, well, I wouldn't say it didn't skip a beat, because it did go lean. It did idle a little bit weird after the road course. But since then, it seemed completely fine, like everything's okay. So first things, I'm incredibly happy that the car made it there and back. The car has a little bit of a checkered past as far as reliability and the twin turbo kit. Since we switched to that, we had a lot of problems with that. A lot of you guys that follow the channel know that. So I am truly, truly, above all else, just happy that this car made it down to Vegas, through the events, and back home. If that was all that happened and I didn't do well in anything, that in itself would be a win, in my opinion. We ran 25th overall out of 113, I think, in late model. So because there were so many people down in LS Fest this year, we actually, they doubled registration. Oh man, those kids are loud again. They doubled registration from last year. And I think the year before that, they doubled. So they doubled, and then they doubled again this year. So we had a lot of competition. There was a lot of stuff down there, a lot of really fast cars, a lot of really fast drivers. I get kind of sidetracked, so we'll jump right into the actual results. But so we'll start off with the low spots. We finished, oddly enough, I don't know if you can see in the picture, my car number, actually no, I already took it off. My car number for the event was 44, meaning I think I was the 44th person to register for Grand Champion. And so that ended up being our car number. Oddly enough, or ironically enough, 44 was how we finished in both the road course and in speed stop. And speed stop, traditionally, I'm pretty fast. And like I talked about in the video, though, I kind of just ran out of desire to be down there the last day. It was hot. I was a little kind of worried about the car still because of how the way it had been acting after road course. Not really, though. I got a phone call, you guys noticed, my last speed stop run. I got a phone call from my wife and my son that kind of made me want to come home. I'm not going to lie. It just kind of was that thing that pushed me over and made me just want to get home and be with them. The other part of that is that Chris's car was broken and it was done. It was on the trailer. He was just going to finish things up, and we were riding home together. I kind of knew he was ready to roll, and I was kind of there anyway. And so between that and my kids and my wife, just wanted to get out of there, kind of just wanted to roll. The other thing about speed stop that hurt me this year was traction. You know, the car makes a lot of power. You guys know the car makes a lot of power. It was truly such a handful. If you watch the videos, if you go back a little bit maybe and watch the speed stop runs, this car was like an absolute animal. I mean, it was spinning all the way. I launched in second. It was spinning in second. I hurry and grab third and then go back into throttle, but still, when it comes on boost, it was just too much. I mean, it wanted to step out on me, so that kind of really hampered my trip down the speed stop. Coming back, it was fine. You didn't really have enough opportunity to really get into power anyway, but just heading down, it was a handful. It was crazy. So I wasn't convinced I was going to get a whole bunch faster. And with us traveling home on Sunday instead of Monday like we were originally planning, it just got to be a little bit much. So just decided we were going to head home, roll out. So anyhow, we ended up 44th in speed stop. I get long-winded. I know, I get sidetracked. Squirrel syndrome. 44th in speed stop, 44th on road course. We ended up doing okay in autocross. Out of 113 cars in late model, we ran 32nd in autocross. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Autocross is not my strong suit. I am getting better at it. I have been doing a lot of it recently, but I definitely wouldn't call it my strong suit. So I'm happy with where we ended up there. Now for the thing that actually helped me out and put us up near the top of the leaderboard, or at least on the first page of the leaderboard, drag racing. You guys know the car makes good power. I only ran drag racing the first night thinking that time was going to be solid enough. And I just, like I said, I wanted to drive the car home. That was priority number one. We did drive the car home, so, you know, things worked out. We ran 6th place. So we were the 6th fastest car in late model for the Grand Champion group on a 200 treadwear tire. The distance between me and 2nd place was so small. I should have gone and run again. You don't get to see everybody else's time, so I wasn't sure I was there. Looking back at it though, I mean, a 0.2 of a second would have put me in 2nd place. The top car in late model ran a 1077. I don't think this car was gonna run a 1077 on these tires, I just don't. So I don't think I could have won, but 2nd place was absolutely attainable. I could absolutely have probably gotten a little faster and run 2nd place. But anyways, I'm happy with 6th. So 6th place, 32nd place, 44th place, and 44th place left me with a grand total score in Grand Champion of 25th place. So I'm happy. There was twice as many people there as last year. Last year I was 17th. This year I was 25th with twice the amount of people entered. Every single person ahead of me on the list of 25, every single person ahead of me is someone that I know, have heard of, have looked up to for the last few years since I got into this stuff. So I'm happy. I'm very, very, very happy with how the RedRacer Camaro turned out. It worked really, really well. Big shout out to Brian Thomas from Thomas Speed. Thomas Speed Works, rather. He's the guy that pulled my turbos apart. Man, these kids are loud again. He's the one that pulled my turbos apart, or my passenger side turbo, hacked it up into a bunch of pieces, basically remanufactured everything, got it back up in there, and we did not melt a coupler, and as far as I can tell, we did not melt anything down there. So Brian, thank you so much. Excellent work. Things worked out great. I'm glad we were able to finally get that ironed out. And yeah, so the thing looks great. Big thanks also, Brett Matson, Judd. I think I mentioned this already in the video, but in case I didn't, appreciate you guys letting me kind of bunk with you guys down there. Use the space you guys had saved up, use some of your tools, swap tires out. The Wyoming head turners, the Utah head turners, the many, many people, I gotta say this, guys, I ran into, and I'm not trying to like sound like a bigwig or nothing, because I know I'm a nobody on YouTube still. I get it. I don't have any dreams of grandeur about where I'm at right now. I do think the traction is getting better and better. I do think the channel is getting ready to explode. I think we are one big video away from this channel, like honestly changing my life. And I pray that that's the case. But I know right now we're small, okay? So I say that, I try to say this as humbly as I can. And it actually was very humbling having it happen, but there was in excess of 10 different people that came down to me during during LS Fest West that said, hey, you're RedRacer. I follow you, I subscribe to you, or I follow you on Instagram. And man, that was cool. I don't do this for that reason. I just don't. Obviously, you know, you do this and you know you're going to get, you know, some recognition and things like that, but that's not the main motivator. It's not why we do it. I don't do it to be cool. I don't do it to be like famous. I'm doing it so that I can enjoy my wife, enjoy my kids, and enjoy this Camaro behind me and find a way to make that passion my paycheck. That's the whole goal for all of this. So to every single one of you came and saw me, King Solomon, I remembered King, he couldn't even remember his name. He's like, I'm King, and I called it King Solomon. But there was just countless, like I said, there was lots and lots of people came up, told us they follow the channel, told us they support the channel, and to each and every single one of you guys, I can't even tell you, you guys made my weekend. Well, that and a combination of my car not breaking down and making it home. But it was really, really cool. It was a big motivator to run into people that support the channel, enjoy the channel, and I can't tell you guys enough how much it meant. So thank you guys so, so much. We're gonna wrap that up here. Obviously the car made it home, guys. I'll be honest, it's been home for almost 4 or 5 days now. It hasn't had a bath. It got pulled into the garage and that's where it stayed. I got home, got busy. Life happens fast. Being gone for 4 or 5 days, I had a lot of stuff waiting for me when I came home. So hopefully I didn't make you guys wait too long for this video. I hope you guys found a good balance of information / racing in the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of that. I do want these to be informational. I want to try to make you guys kind of feel like you're there. I don't think that a 20-minute video of just race after race after race would be good. I kind of tried to pick out the best runs, the ones that I thought would be the most entertaining, and throw those ones in. So one more time, guys, thank you everybody I met down there. Thank you everybody who supports the channel. Humongous thank you to Holly and everyone who helped put on the LS Fest. That is by far and away my thing. Like from now on, I won't miss an LS Fest West from now until, I don't know. I mean, barring any unforeseen circumstances, I love LS Fest West. I will be there every single year, and I can't wait to be there again. So again, thank you everybody that put it on. Thank you everybody that supports RedRacer Video. Thank you to everybody who helped me get there, get back. Thank you, Chris. And if you guys have not already, go down, smash the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Make sure you click the bell next to subscribe so you guys know when we have new videos. And we will catch you guys on the next RedRacer video. Real quick, spoiler alert. The Utah Head Turners Poker Run, first annual poker run, sold out on the first annual poker run. I think there's 55 or 60 different cars there. Gonna be plenty of fast stuff, lots of opportunities for videos, and I will be sure to get the cameras on the car for a lot of those videos. So stay tuned, lots of cool stuff coming. Once again, guys, thanks so much, Jared RedRacer. See you on the next one.